5:03 a.m., not 7, not 6:30, 5:03. Every single day, without an alarm. You've told yourself it's discipline. You've told people you're just a morning person. Here's what almost nobody tells you. Waking up at the exact same early hour every day without trying is rarely a lifestyle choice. It's often a nervous system signal. There are two completely different reasons this happens. One is healthy, one is your body quietly telling you something is wrong. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one is yours. Every human being experiences something called the cortisol awakening response, a natural spike of cortisol that happens roughly 30 to 45 minutes before you wake up, preparing your body for the day ahead. In healthy sleepers, this spike is gentle and proportional, but in people under chronic stress, this spike becomes sharp and early. Research on circadian rhythm disruption has found that elevated baseline cortisol consistently shifts wake time earlier, sometimes by hours, without the person consciously choosing it. Your body isn't randomly choosing 5 a.m., it's responding to a stress signal running in the background of your life. Here's the version almost nobody talks about. For people with a history of chronic stress or unresolved anxiety, the nervous system can get stuck in a state called hypervigilance. Always slightly on alert, always slightly scanning for danger. Deep sleep requires the nervous system to fully stand down, but a hypervigilant nervous system doesn't fully stand down, ever. So your body wakes you early, not because you're rested, but because some part of you decided it wasn't safe to stay unconscious any longer. This is why so many early risers don't feel refreshed. They feel finished, not rested. Now, here's the version that has nothing to do with stress. Some people are genuinely wired with what researchers call an advanced sleep phase, a naturally earlier circadian rhythm, often influenced by genetics. These people wake up early and feel completely clear, calm, and energized. No racing thoughts, no checking the time anxiously, no reaching for their phone the second their eyes open. The difference between healthy early waking and stress-driven early waking isn't the time on the clock. It's what's happening inside you in the second, right after you open your eyes. Here's a simple way to tell which version is yours. In the first 60 seconds after waking, notice your body. Is your jaw clenched? Is your chest tight? Is your mind already racing toward tasks, worries, or problems before you've even sat up? That is hypervigilance disguised as productivity. If instead you feel calm, clear, and simply ready, with no urgency pulling at your chest, that is a genuinely healthy circadian rhythm. Same wake time, two completely different nervous systems. This is the part that explains why willpower never fixes this. You cannot out-discipline a nervous system that believes staying alert is necessary for survival. You can set softer alarms, go to bed earlier, do everything right, and your body will still pull you awake at 5 a.m. because the waking isn't about sleep hygiene, it's about safety. Until your nervous system believes it is actually safe to fully rest, it will continue waking you the moment it has the chance. Here's what changes everything. This isn't a flaw in you. It's intelligence working exactly as designed. At some point, your nervous system learned that staying alert kept you safe, so now it protects you even when the threat is long gone. You're not broken at 5 a.m. You're being guarded by a system that never got the message it can finally stand down. Tomorrow, when you wake up at that same exact early hour, do the 60-second test. Notice your body before your mind starts running. If you find tightness, that isn't a personality trait, it's a message. And messages, once heard clearly, can finally be answered. Every story is a mirror.